My name is TJ, and you suck at Schedule 1. You're over here selling nickel bags from a motel room while my plants are basically watering themselves right now. I've got growers, handlers, and a fully automated Nugg Factory. Meanwhile, you're still out there arguing with NPCs about the price of your mid-OG Kush. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe you're cracked at this, in which case you can just skip to the end and see how to set up your own empire. But for the rest of you dinguses out there, here's how to get from motel roach to weed kingpin. Let's get into it. Tip 1. Garbage. In the early stages of the game, not a single NPC is going to care about quality. You can sell malt dope in jars for like 150% price and don't look back. What I'm trying to say is, don't get into fertilizer and flashy upgrades at the beginning, alright? At the beginning, just spam your tents, your soil, your water, and your seed. And sell your garbage at late night, alright? Whenever you can, because you're gonna get a sweet, sweet time-based bonus. So garbage weed, sold smart, it's gonna print money, alright? It's not about the flavor, it's just about the abundance of garbage. 2. Rat. The cops in this game are only scary if you're like slow and sober, alright? You gotta learn to be like a little rat. You gotta use the jump glitches, you know, the one where you block your head when jumping to store the jump momentum. You spam jump in one of those little bus stops, and then you go flying once you get out of there. You can spam jump while going upstairs to give yourself a little boost. And once boosted and in the air, you can use the skateboard to glide around. So bus stops are not for riding the bus, they're for launching yourself into the stratosphere. You'll be on rooftops that cops can't even dream of, and you're gonna move faster, get paid faster, and escape from the cops every time. Basically, those pigs can't do anything to you if they're not even rendered in. Tip 3. Samples. In the beginning, people don't know who you are, which, I mean, it's time to fix that. Open the map, look at the people that are in your vicinity, and just hand out samples constantly. Every harvest, instead of getting high on your own supply, you set some stuff aside. You want to bring your name into the city. You want to explore the map while you're at it and find out that there's stores like Dan's store, which is way closer than the big hardware place, which is going to result in less walking and more working. You should get your name out there, get known fast, or, you know, just go around slumming, picking up garbage or something. Tip 4. Dealers. Your dealers exist basically just to move your bulk jars. Don't waste mixed weed or meth or anything on them. Just bag it up yourself and upsell every single customer. They want 4 grams of meth, you offer 5. They want 1 joint, you offer 2. And right after they pay you, they turn around, you crouch, and you pickpocket them. Half of the time, they're gonna be carrying your stuff anyway, so it's nice to check if they got some lunch money on top of that. And for the love of all that is illegal, don't touch the casino, alright? Don't do it. I know gambling is hot stuff with the kids these days, but it's a wormhole for your wallet. Don't do it. Number 5. Waste. If you really want to make stacks, then stop buying dumb stuff, man. The furniture that you can buy, like tables and closets and stuff, that's not gonna help you, alright? Once you've got movement down, buying weapons is also pointless. Yes, you can get the baseball bat from the basketball court, and you can use your fists if you really need to, but weapons are pretty pointless in Schedule 1. And if you're buying fertilizer before you buy more tents and stuff, then you didn't pay attention to what I said earlier. You might actually just be broken. And the trash system, honestly, I'm not a big fan of the trash system. Even if you hire people, they're gonna leave trash behind. You have to pay a separate guy to pick up your trash. I don't like the system, alright? Open the console and type clear trash. Save your money, use your brain, or don't, you know. I'm not your dad. So a quick little recap of the tips. Sell your garbage weed in jars, always at 150% price. Late night bonuses are your friend. Learn the movement, learn the jump glitches, learn the rooftops, the skateboarding. Free samples is more customers. Explore smart and use Dan's store. Dealers are basically a jar dump. You sell the premium stuff. You upsell it, you pickpocket it back. Free profit. Don't buy dumb stuff. Don't waste your money on anything you don't need. You don't need a car. You don't need the golden skateboard on your first day. Keep things lean, clean, and profitable, alright? And use the clear trash. Now that we fixed your mess, you're gonna have to save up your money. Now here's what you do with it. The bungalow itself is gonna cost you $6,000. On top of that, you're gonna need grow tents, you're gonna need big storage racks, beds, and preferably a packing station. On top of all that, you're gonna need workers. Now how do you get workers? You need to be able to get into the warehouse. You need a certain level for that. It's Hoodlum 5 if I'm not mistaken. In there you can hire growers and you can hire handlers. They'll show up to your bungalow. You assign your grower and your handler to the bungalow. Make sure that both have a bed assigned. Place all your stuff down properly. Make sure you dump soil and seeds into a big single storage. You assign the growing tents to your grower. Assign the packing station to your handler. And you make sure you set some routes for your handler to restock that main supply storage. Make sure the packing station has a storage rack for a destination, and then you put money in the briefcases on their beds, and that's basically it. Your guys handle the work. Every 20 minutes or so, check back, collect your harvest, go bring your stuff to your dealers, and if you want to go bigger, you can upgrade to 16 tents once you get more space. You can upgrade your tents to pots, racks, and lights. And once you get enough XP, you can trade your packing station for a brick press, so you won't even need to invest in jars anymore at that point. My ultimate setup for the bungalow is basically 16 plants. You get 8 purples and 8 green crack or OG, whatever you want to make. You get 1 brick presser, and with enough time you get a storage full of fat bricks. Now you could possibly even add a meth setup in there somewhere if you really wanted to, I guess, but I think that's better kept in a separate building, honestly. Now let me show you what life looks like when you stop sucking. My bungalow does auto weed production. No hands, just deliveries and profit. My motel hideout is where I sleep, mix my stuff, and I count my dirty money. And my sweatshop right now is under construction. Now, dealers, handlers, growers, an orange cat, chemists, and 1 single dingus with a clipboard and a skateboard overseeing the empire. Now, I hope my 5 tips helped you. I hope the setup video was pretty decent. I want to thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.